Hey, welcome to another week. Don't get anxious, get prepared. Your career engineer right here. Make sure you visit us often at TCE Now. We're just really excited about the show we're going to bring your way today. So, listen, it's all about making sure that we know all the skills and techniques needed to be successful in what our career, our lives, and our business. So we're going to definitely get into that today. But let me give you a peek of where I'm going because in all of this wonderful time, like at the time of me talking with you today, and I hope everything is wonderful in your places and spaces, but there's a skill that I think people are forgetting about in this world of, right now as I'm talking to you, it is a job seekers market. It's a great time to make a shift, make a move, make a pivot, but there's a skill that we're forgetting about that is so important. So I'm going to be hitting that today, and we're going to be talking about how this is the key. This is still the key. Networking is still powerful for your career, life, and business. I mean, you have to use it, low tech, high tech. I don't care how you do. But today we're going to tell you some whys and some hows and all that kind of good stuff. So don't go away wherever you're watching from. You can. This is a very engaging show, by the way. Like you want to engage with me, like right now. Like this is the time where if it's pen or pencil, fine. Paper, fine. Your phone, notes, whatever. Just get this information so we can do some amazing training today and talk about how we're going to take this skill up a notch. There are some people that are still like scared of networking, like it makes them very uncomfortable. So I'm going to hit that too, right? I'm going to hit that too. So you all know how I love all my little toys here. And I'm going to get ready. I'm going to come back. But you know what I got to do first, right? You know what I got to do. I can't tell you how much I love doing that. I know you may say that's a small thing. Why is she so excited? Because I have all these tools and toys at my beck and call that I can use right now while we're getting together. So again, our thing today, what I want to focus on is I'm getting it to you guys. I'm finding it. It's coming. It's this way. This whole thing, employers and employees, how networking is critical. It's crucial. You still got to do it. Yes, there's LinkedIn. Yes, there's TikTok. Yes, there's all these fun new toys like the one I just played with. But it doesn't take away from you knowing how to build relationships. If you can still work your human to human power, and I know you got it, you got to. Okay, you're watching me, so you have to. But if you can just take the to reignite, yeah, how about that word? Reignite the power of human to human, people to people, communication, interpersonal skills, that type of thing, you will see an incredible increase in your results. An increase, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an employee, whether you're an employer. Employers are saying it's so hard to get talent. I'm saying there's something you need to do. I mean, yes, you're doing maybe everything right, but when have you last time you tapped into a network, like truly tapped into it and with the essence of building some relationships and really being specific on your needs and your wants? I'm telling you, and following up. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much that's about. So, today, even though we're here and you're watching on the platform you're watching from, please know if you ever have a question, this is an engaging show, no matter where you're watching me from. Okay, I'm on my socials or on Roku or Right Place TV, all those great places. Email me info at tcenow.com. I think, in fact, if you go to tcenow.com, there's even a contact page, but you can email me and you never know, something you may ask or a comment. I might bring it up on a show. I might blog about it. I might even talk about it on television. You just never know on terrestrial television because I do that too. Right. So this is an opportunity that you are part of this wonderful broadcast. You're the star. I'm just the host, right? So please send your questions or comments or anything you want me to cover to info@tcenow.com. I would really appreciate it. So again, getting back to what we're talking about, employers and employees, networking is still the key. It can help you get talent. It can help you keep talent. Your networking can help you with your life decisions and your life strategy, as well as, of course, anything with entrepreneurship. So here's one thing I need you to know about networking, for real. This simple tool is tried and true. I don't care how much shows up on the internet in terms of this is hot, this is not, this is the new thing, this is the old thing. You being able to do networking. Now in TCE world, with our network, with our community, we have a different whole spin on networking. We call it real relationship networking because it's real. It's about building, building bridges and keeping and maintaining the building of those bridges. And when it's time to build new bridges, we even do that too. But it's relationship building. So for us, our beginnings of networking, because I believe in building a network before you need it, that is actually a push up, but it's also about people to people connection, knowing who you are, what you have, and what you want. That's how we do our TCE introductions: who you are, what you have, and what you want. But this, if you simply use the phone, use your email, use your Skype, use whatever tech toy you have, but combine it with relationship building and your networking. Not just when you're in the fire, but like all the time. Like, you're keeping the bridges built. You will have an increase. I mean, prior to all this world where we are now, 50% of some of the best jobs, 50% passive, golden, tapping into that type of connection, that was by networking, word of mouth. That's what people want. I mean, someone off the street, we're a little scared about people off the street. I mean, this is real. Even in your business, you're an entrepreneur. When you want a client that came from a client that has known you, that you did work with, that they know how you work, when they tell their story, they bring somebody in who can, that way when that person's coming to you, they've met certain terms and conditions. I mean, that's the sweet stuff. That's the money that keeps rolling in. So I'm going to share this with you. One of my push-ups, because I'm going to get you fit here. How I believe in networking, the TCE push-up. Got tons. If I'm going to write a book about my push-ups, I got so many push-ups. I need to write a book about them. But networking is not who you know, it's who knows you. Who knows you? And this is going to be a big slap in the face to folks who believe prospecting, and there's a place for prospecting networking. I mean, if you're selling chicken and there's a whole bunch of hungry people, they're not really caring about the why and the who of you. They hungry, you got a chicken wing, that's a marriage made in heaven. Okay, so there's a time and place for that. But for those of us who have a service, those of us who are trying to you're a consultant, or you're someone that you have a knowledge base, you have a method to what you're doing, you have a service. You're not necessarily sharing a widget, even though widgets this does apply to, but more of my service people who knows you? Who knows you? I don't know you. I don't think, right? You know me though, right? I think you know me. So if we're connected, right, let's get to know each other. How about, let me phrase it this way. Let's get to know each other. If we're connected, even though I have a book of business, right? And my book of business could be sitting on that. Where's that little device of mine? I can't find it. The phone, right? My book of business is on my phone, or my book of business can be people. I might even have a regular old fashioned black book. You never know. But the point is, you don't know who I'm connected to. I don't know who you're connected to. But if we have a conversation and we're being relationship focused, and we're using time and timing as well as our vetting process, and you share with me who you are, what you bring, what you want, and I share with you who I am, what I bring, what I want. In the back of my mind, on that nice little digital device I may have, my low-tech, high-tech stuff, I might be able to connect you to someone you have no idea who they are. And that's where the power is. It's not how many people. You could know 4 powerful people, and they may be the 4 people I need to get in front of. I don't need your 400. I don't need your 4,000. I need that one, or I need that 2. And it's about the quality of the number. So I really want you all to get that in your head, that's the kind of networking, which is more work than just passing out a bunch of business cards, which we're not really doing that right now at the time of this broadcast. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. So make sure you're building your bridges and making sure the right people, whatever you define right for yourself, knows you, the right folks that can give you access and opportunity. Very, very important. Very important. Okay. Very important. COVID stalled traditional networking. We know this. We couldn't get out. Some of us went out to places. I'm an extrovert, and I have been struggling. I'm telling you, I get my energy from being out there. That's me in a good way. All right. But so we had to redefine it. So here it is. I'm going to find it. Here you go, TV. Never do this, right? Unless you're ready. But I'm going to, right here, like this thing, had to redefine it. Had to learn to phone a friend. Because I couldn't do the things. Our whole business was structured on at least two or three or four or five external opportunities to connect with people, to build those bridges. COVID stalled that. But maybe what COVID also did was forced us to be extremely creative in a complex situation. So here goes why I'm sitting here right now, or standing. Actually, I do my shows standing. Why I'm here right now talking to you, redefining how we network, because the relationship building is where you're going to find your increase. There's no short there. That's it. Full stop. Don't period. Get that period. That's where it's going to work. So we had to redefine how we do that thing. Can't be at the, I mean, yeah, you can go to happy hours if you want to and do everything. And I'm not dissing those of you who do. I'm just saying it's a little bit more difficult right now. There's some safety issues involved, right? So we do know COVID has changed some things. But even though it did, I still want you to get point two, that this here, friend, toys, tools, relationship building, folks. I'm going to keep saying that word. In fact, write it down somewhere. You can write in the chat. You can write it. Send me info@tcenow.com and say relationships. I want to make sure you get that word. 50% minimum. It's often higher. I was on the phone today with a small business who was looking to get some great talent, who was having, like everyone else, a hard time finding the right talent. The right talent, guys, not just talent, the right talent. We had a conversation, someone I've known, vetted for a while, in a position of what? Access and opportunity. I'm in a position for her for what? Access and opportunity. But plus, she's a great person. I love her. I mean, I know her, I like her, and I trust her, right? Having a real conversation, building on the bridges that have already been built. You have a need. I may have a solution. I mean, it wasn't 10 people. It was one. It was once I knew exactly what her conditions and terms were, I've got my book of business. You don't know what's in here. No one knows how many people I know here. Just like I have no clue how many people you're connected to, not just in business. I mean, in your recreational life, in your fun time, and your hanging out, your sorrow or frat life or football or PTA or soccer. You have a wealth of community. Oh, like your faith-based things, community, everything you're plugged into is your network. So we did this conversation with the phone. Yeah, doesn't even have to be LinkedIn. I mean, in fact, I'm not even connected to this person on LinkedIn. It was totally on the phone. So after doing the connecting pieces, what happened? Perfect hire. PERFECT. Awesome. And everyone benefits. Everyone benefits. That's what it takes. And that took work. It took work. I mean, in fact, the call we had today is maybe 30 days post our initial conversation to make sure the word of mouth, word of mouth, guys. I mean, that's rich. It's rich. That's the good stuff. So I know we want stuff quick, fast, in a hurry, because this is the world we live in now. We know quick, fast. Don't have the time. If you invest the time, boy, will it pay off. This person is excited every day. I mean, it's just, it was wonderful. And I'm so glad I was able to help. Had we slowed down and had that conversation so we can get forward. So also, number 3, employers, reach out to people. You heard me say it a minute ago. Kate, that no, like, and trust. You've heard it. It's not new. I don't own that. Somebody came up with it, but these are regular words. But isn't it true? Wouldn't you want, I mean, just think about this for a minute. I know all y'all trying to build your networking databases. Everybody wants to be a lion on LinkedIn. I am totally not a lion on LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn though, but I'm not trying to network with anybody and everybody. I'm keeping it real. I know my why, so I'm focused to that. But I mean, wouldn't you want your connections, your referrals, your increase to come from folks you respect, right? Folks you know. I mean, so when you're meeting someone quick, fast, in a hurry, do you know them? Are you really going to take whatever they give you and pass it on to your book of business? No, it takes time. So, but employers, which are people, hiring managers, your people, human resources recruiters, your people, tap into, you might be at the barbecue for Labor Day or the Christmas party, or whatever you do. I mean, yes, Christmas parties are going to come back. I mean, they're going to be safe, but they're going to come back. The water cooler, whatever. The folks that you know, like, and trust, tap into them. Maybe they have someone they may know who they know, like, and trust that could fit your need. It's more of that. I love the Indeeds. I love the TV ads. That's all. But you're getting all kind of folk from the street. Have you tapped into your relationships first? That's what I'm talking about. And when you get to it, be real. These are people you trust, people you respect. Share what you really want. I need somebody to work. We know that. Tell me more about what that person looks like. I mean, looks like not characteristics, but what? Do they need 3 years experience, 5 years experience? Do they need to be on a scale of 1 to 10? They got to rock Excel at number 8. Do they need to be an introvert? I mean, are they more kind of on their own? Do they want to be the life of the party? What's the characteristic? What's the culture of the person? And share what you don't need. I don't need someone I got to wake up in the morning, tell them to come to work. I don't need someone. I mean, folks have to have reliable transportation to work here. I mean, those types of things, and be real. And by the way, you know me, you know my business. This is the way I run things. You know my personality. So, I'm looking for, someone I don't have to tell every step what to do, or I need someone that's going to check in with me before I have them take a step. That's the power of this. And that's how you get the real thing. Same thing with my employees. I've just shared it, but KLT works with you too. It works with you too. I mean, this one individual that got this perfect job, I knew her needs. She reached out. We reached out, and beyond, I need a job that pays $100,000 a year. We know that. I got that. That's easy. Tell me more. What do you really want? And when we had that real conversation, I was able to take that real conversation and connect it to the real employer need. And life has been really great. And when I say share what you really need, this is what I'm talking about. Company drop. Hey, Francina, do you know a career engineer? I keep on the first name. Do you know anyone who do you know at Norfolk Southern? Who do you know at Dollar Tree? Who do you know at Amazon? I'm looking for something in logistics, and you have the triggers. By the way, John so-and-so is the person I'm looking to connect with company so-and-so. I mean, the more you can get specific, the better your increase will be. The better your increase would be. And I can't say it enough. What's that word I want you guys to share with me? Relationships, they really matter. Don't burn bridges, build them. Build your relationships. Don't just tap into them when you need them. Tap into them consistently so that when you do have a need, it's not like you're just trying to get something and you ain't called in a couple of weeks. It happens though, but you get what I'm saying. They really matter. They really matter. I can give you so many cases like the one I gave a moment ago, but even the other day, a friend of mine in the industry of fiscal accountability, lots of opportunities. There's someone I know who's looking for an opportunity. They had a great conversation that may edge up to some more senior opportunities. And the point is, I can't guarantee someone gets hired. No one can do that. But I can at least guarantee you have a conversation, a meaningful conversation, because you both come to the game with ready to play, with what's needed for each side. You get what I'm saying? So that's what the place is. Build your network before you need it. Build your network before you need it. The worst thing you can do, which I'm seeing all the time, is to be in this situation. You need something. Your house is on fire and you have no idea where a bucket is, where the water is, and the fire station is 20 miles away. Metaphorically, you get where I'm coming from. Build it now. Yes, even now. Start the process. People you might be connecting with, see how they're doing. Find out there's, have that conversation, Skype, whatever things everybody, WhatsApp, I can share them all, right? Cup of coffee, me at a park. I don't know. Do what you need to do, low tech or high tech, to start building those relationships and kind of keep yourself at top of mind for the things you need. That's what all of this means to you. Remember, I am your career engineer. Don't get anxious, get prepared. I look forward to hearing from you. Remember, you can hit me up, tcenow.com all the time. Email me real simple, info at, guess what? tcenow.com. And I'm here for you to help you build your bridges. See, that wasn't hard, was it? That's work on your networking. I want to challenge everyone who's at the sound of my voice to increase your networking, increase low tech, increase high tech. If you're not on LinkedIn, you need to be there. You do. But you also have to be human to build those relationships. So listen, I want you all to have an incredible week. Be safe. Thank you for watching here. Make sure you subscribe or follow or all the good stuff that you do so you don't miss a beep with anything. And remember, we're only a click away at tcenow.com. So have an incredible week. Be blessed. Stay safe. I will talk to you next time. God bless.